darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. 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 Remember the mall, still hear that call. Remember the mall, still hear that call. Remember the mall, still hear that call. Remember the mall. Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. Are
what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Sunday, July 6th, 2025. Yes, got it right. Today I'm going to be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, continuing to climb the rank play ladder. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Oh, we got more slow play. So we're just going to scoop. Report for slow play, and keep going. This is the second report of the day, unfortunately, because people don't seem to understand how their decks work. Won the coin flip. Not the greatest opening hand, but not too bad. Seriously? Alright, 40 card main, 15 card extra. Let's go ahead and negate and destroy that. Alright. Let's grab Heretic, because those trap cards, they kind of make me nervous. Better to have Heretic out. Let's hold off. Looks like we're gonna have to report for slow play again. Support for slow play. I hate doing this. I really wish people would just learn to play their frickin' cards. And it's not that hard either. You read the card, yes. Before you play it, before you get into the game, so that you know what the card does, and then when you go to play the game, you don't have to read the card when you play the game. Alright, let's set that, and turn. This is a 44 card main deck, 14 card extra deck. What the heck? Why are people throwing the logic of deck building out the window? And why, if you know you have a bad connection, do you still continue to try and play the game? See, I never play this game outside my home, because I know at home I have a banger internet connection. I certainly pay enough money a month for it. Or if I do play it outside of my home, I know that the internet connection is top notch before I play. So I don't try to play when I'm in a hotel. I don't try and play when I'm anywhere really that has a terrible connection. As long as he doesn't get any wacky negates out, I should be okay. It wasn't even that. It was the fact that I was getting tired of waiting for him to make a play. Now I remember why I stopped playing this game in the first place. I was getting tired of people playing that had terrible internet connection. Were sitting there just... Or people who were slow playing on purpose to slow down the game. Let's see what happens. Nope, I'm just gonna surrender now because opening with Harpy's Feather Duster, that's just no. There's a reason why Harpy's Feather Duster got banned in the first place. Same as Heavy Storm, same as Dark Hole. Board... Omni board wipes just suck. Here we go. It's a little roundabout, but it'll work. And I don't have to wait for Gravekeeper's Spiritualist. Really? Well, that was a sneaky way to negate Supernaturalist. Unfortunately, Supernaturalist can keep getting activated every turn. Oops. Yeah, I don't think so. Nope. I don't mess with Ubel. Ubel is a deck that needs to die. Alright. Look at that. 18 seconds. 18 seconds. That's how long it took me from start of turn to end of turn. Let's see what happens. Yep, now I'm just going to surrender because they're taking too damn long. I'm not going to get a single win at all today because people just are taking too damn long. Well, let's see. Let's MST that. Let's called by. And then let's negate that. Activate Necro Valley, set Necro Valley Temple, end turn. What a lovely draw. Go ahead and we'll grab Spiritualist. Yep. There's no way I was winning that hand. All right, let's try one more match. Win or lose after this match, I'll take a quick 5-minute break so I can run some ads. Then I'll have a quick word from sponsor, and then we'll open some legacy packs, and then we'll keep playing. All right. Well, not exactly the greatest hand ever, but if they play Harpy's Feather Duster, this is definitely a bot, because no player in their right mind would waste Harpy's Feather Duster on a 1-for-1 trade. No. You play Harpy's Feather Duster on a 2-for-1 minimum. You never play Harpy's Feather Duster as a 1-for-1. Okay. I would have played the Hunting Ground first. Totally forgot. Quick 5-minute break so I can run some ads. Then once I come back from the break, we will have a quick word from sponsor, and then we'll open some legacy packs and then keep going. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Access the lighthouse slash observation tower is by is by going up through the pillar section. Let's see. Nope, can't go that way. No, I don't want crew skills. Okay, N.
Looks like a simple...
Don't make me go against my teachings.
Don't care.
Easy.
Lookout tower slash... slash lighthouse. Just a temporary marker. Alright. Take a quick nap. There's another...
Work complete.
Yes! Okay. Let's show up and have Will Wheaton not discuss that scene, which is a huge scene and says so much for the future of the franchise. You know, where it goes from here. It's just astounding. Go.
A ramp descends into the warehouse's lowest depths. Surprisingly, the ramp is spotless and dust-free. This makes you feel uneasy. This must be the kobolds' Ersatz shrine to Kyber.
I need to shave. Ooh, Ally of Justice decks. I actually kind of am familiar with this deck. Okay. Alright. Motherfucker! No big deal. No big deal at all because I can just leave this area.
Assume a more recognizable foe.
Yes, the Earth Warder too had a visage. So these humans know you?
Indeed, I have no doubt they will welcome me with open arms.
Gotta get comfy because my arm is...
Speak your mind.
All right, we're back from break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, W Energy. W Energy is a great powdered energy drink. Absolutely delicious. Just one scoop, and it says 16 or 10 to 16 ounces of water. I put it in 25. It still works perfectly. Absolutely delicious flavors. No sugar, so you don't get the sugar crash. No artificial dyes or colors. No artificial fillers. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee berries. And with the cost of a tub, 30 servings per tub, you're looking at like $1.50 per serving at the most. 25 ounces of energy drink for $1.50? Impossible these days. You're looking at $5 minimum for energy drink, for this much energy drink. If you want to try some for yourself, just head over to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1, that's MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order, help support the channel. Get yourself an excellent energy drink that cannot be beat. And this has been sitting for a couple of days in the fridge. Still tastes good. I got a bunch of Mountain Dew zero sugar cans recently, and so I've been drinking a lot of those. Haven't really gotten to my Dubby in a couple of days, but I'm drinking it today. All right, back to the game. All right, let's open up some legacy packs. I have a mountain of legacy packs thanks to the World Championship Series stuff. So, Bird of Roses and Terminal World. Ooh, new cards. Bird of Roses. This is a 4-star wind plant effect monster with 1800 attack, 1500 defense. When this face-up attack position card you control is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon 2 plant tuners from your deck in defense position. Great if you're playing like a plant turbo deck. Terminal World. This is a continuous spell card. Activate only during main phase 1. While this card is on the field, both players skip their main phase 2. I rarely ever actually do anything in my main phase 2, so it wouldn't really bother me. Ray of Hope. This is a normal trap. Add 2 light monsters from your graveyard to your deck and shuffle it. Nothing new here. I'm only gonna read off the new cards. Nothing new there. And anything that's high rarity, which look at that. Claimed I'd get a high rarity card. Didn't get a high rarity card. Ooh. Actually got a decently high rarity card. Number C39 Utopia Ray is a rank 4 Xyz monster with 20 or Xyz light warrior type monster with 2500 attack, 2000 defense. Requires 3 level 4 light monsters. You can also Xyz summon this card by using a number 39 Utopia you control as material. Transfer its materials to this card. You can detach 1 material from this card. It gains 500 attack until the end of this turn, and if it does, 1 monster your opponent controls loses 1000 attack until the end of this turn. You must have 1000 life points or less to activate and to resolve this effect. Yikes. So this is like quite literally a last ditch effort card. You don't want to play this card unless you know you're going to win. And if you are so low in life points, I don't think I would want to ever play this card. Unless you were going for the, there's another one. Utopia Ray Victory. So you would do Utopia the Lightning. I mean, there's so many ways that you would use C39 Utopia Ray. You never really want to use C39 Utopia Ray's effect. You always want to use it to get to something else. Ancient Pixie Dragon. This is a level 7 Dark Dragon Synchro monster. Requires 1 tuner and one or more non-tuner monsters. So it's a nice generic level 7. After resolving a field spell card that was activated during your turn, draw 1 card. You can only use this effective Ancient Pixie Dragon once per turn. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up attack position monster on the field. Destroy that target. There must be a face-up field spell card on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. And it has 2100 attack and 3000 defense. Ancient Pixie Dragon is definitely a card worth playing in my Gravekeeper's deck. We'll have to see if I might be able to fit that in. Ryukishin Clown. This is a level 2 Dark Fiend monster with 800 attack, 500 defense. When this card is summoned, target 1 face-up monster on the field, change its battle position. I don't see how that would be useful, but you never know. 2 new cards. Legendary Sword. This is an equip spell. Equip only to a warrior monster. It gains 300 attack and defense. And then we have Level Limit Area A. This is a continuous trap. Change all face-up level 3 or lower monsters to attack position. Full House. This is a normal trap card. Target 2 other face-up spell trap cards and 3 set spell trap cards on the field. Destroy them. Nasty. Though it is limited, you have to be able to target 3 set spell trap cards on the field in order to destroy the 2 other face-up spell trap cards. If there aren't enough set spell trap cards to be able to target, no destruction happens. This part must happen in order for the destruction to happen. Alright. Let's go back. Let's try a few more matches, see what happens. Of course, I don't win the coin flip, so I'm most likely going second. the worst opening hand. Kind of wish I was going first, but 35. Okay, 40 card main deck, 10 card extra deck. Okie dokie. Let's play this. How cute. No, I'm not gonna mess with Fallen of Valpaz. Just no. Let's try this again. Okay. I win the coin flip, so I will choose to go first. I like the deck box. Cool if you could get that in real life and have it actually be leather. Let's see if we can actually do this. Obviously, I won't be able to activate the effect. Duel and Lockbird is starting to get real frickin' annoying. You know what? I'm just gonna scoop because that Duel and Lockbird really messed up my strategy. I would have been able to. Oh, whoops. Meant to go first. Let's go ahead and just imperm that. Hold off on Ash Blossom until later. Nope. I'm not going to get a single win at all today because people are being douches. And because I screwed up and didn't go first. Another person screwed up, maybe? Nah. Besides, so easy to play around Maxi. Just don't special summon. That was their normal summon, too. Oh, it's a bot! I've never seen real players actually go through the battle phase, main phase 2, and then end phase when they have nothing to play. Hey, guess what? That's not my only way to get to it. Okay. Are you gonna... Wow. Come on, spot. Oh, wow. What a rip. Rip that right off the top of the deck. Oh, man. If this survives, this will be like the most epic. Oh, yeah. Totally a bot. Totally a bot because imperming either of those cards, pointless. Playing infinite impermanence on that was pointless. Wow, you just missed a golden opportunity there. All right. Let's grab... Change to attack mode. Now, they won't be able to activate anything in the graveyard. They're just pushing buttons at this point. Yeah, let's do this one. grab hidden temples. I almost feel bad for what I'm about to do. But given the number of douches that I've had to deal with today, yeah, I don't feel so bad. Also, considering that I've taken 4 minutes and 12 seconds for my turns, and my opponent here has taken almost 6.5 minutes. Yeah, I feel no compunctions whatsoever about stringing this person along. No problems whatsoever stringing them along. Let's start grabbing some negation. I just want to know what it's doing. grab the other negation. All right. After this match, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run some more ads, then we'll open up some more legacy packs and call it a day. Hey, if bots want to waste our time, if people want to waste all the players' time, just had to commit suicide, didn't ya? Alright. Let's go grab our mission rewards. Go to the shop. First, let's open some legacy packs, then we'll open up some master packs too. At least one. Oh, goody! Yeah, at least it's a new card. Secret Sect Druid Wid. This is a level 4 dark spellcaster effect monster with 0 attack, 1800 defense. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one continuous spell card in your graveyard, set that target. That set card cannot be activated this turn. You can only use the effect of Secret Sect Druid Wid once per turn. Oh, I totally forgot. 5-minute break. So I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, then we're going to keep opening these packs when I come back, and then we'll call it a day. Alright, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. No big deal. No big deal at all because I can just leave this area.
Launch facility, dead ahead.
You're in
Directed.
Don't step in front of me, dummy.
Assume a more recognizable form.
Yes. The Earth Warder, too, had a visage. So these humans know you?
Indeed, I have no doubt they will welcome me with open arms.
Gotta get comfy because my arm is.
Speak your mind.
Nice. Okay. So I'm just looking around, searching for hidden doors. There's another.
Work complete.
Yes. Okay. Let's. If not, maybe they'll bring it back next year. But for right now, it's probably sold out. But it's good. If you haven't tried W yet, you can go to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself some decent energy drink. Let's see. Nope, can't go that way. Access. The lighthouse / observation tower is by ouch. Is by going up through the pillar section.
Travel route is confirmed.
Where I'm heading. There's usually an Imperial medical droid nearby the taxi flight point in some of these forward operating bases. Yeah, let's go in here. We can sell the junk that I can't use. Just making sure I check every single room, because you never know. No, I don't want crew skills. Okay, N.
looks like a simple...
Don't make me go against my teachings.
Don't care. Show up and have Will Wheaton not discuss that scene, which is a huge scene and says so much for the future of the franchise. You know, where it goes from here. It's just astounding. Lookout tower slash lighthouse. Just a temporary marker. Alright. Take a quick nap. I need to shave. Ooh, Ally of Justice decks. I actually kind of am familiar with this deck. Okay. Alright, back from break. Let's keep opening these packs, see what we get. Ooh, Overdrive. Trash, but at least it's new. Space Gate. This is a continuous spell trap, continuous trap. Each time a monster your opponent controls attacks or is attacked, place one gate counter on this card at the end of the damage step. During your main phase, you can send this card to the graveyard, special summon one monster from your hand whose level is less than or equal to the number of gate counters on this card. Actually kind of useful. See what we get. Ooh. Got Out of the Blue. This is a continuous spell card. Destroy this card if your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card or cards in the graveyard. When this card is destroyed by this effect sent to the graveyard, your opponent shuffles all cards in their graveyard into the... Oh, man! That is... Oh, wow. That's nasty. And then we have Gillosaurus. This is a level 3 Earth dinosaur effect monster with 1400 attack, 400 defense. You can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, activate this effect. Your opponent can special summon one monster from their graveyard. This is a great... Oh, sorry. This is a great card to have turn 1. Because your opponent doesn't have anything in their graveyard to special summon. So you could just special summon 3 Gillosaurus in a row. And your opponent can't do diddly squat about it. Melkid the Four-Faced Beast. I think this has something to do with the Mask Beast or something. I think. I don't know. It's kind of weird. That whole archetype. Ooh, pack upgrade. Which isn't actually really an upgrade, but at least we got a new card. Break Draw. This is an equip spell. Equip this only to a machine monster. If the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, draw one card. Destroy this card during your third end phase after activation. Not bad. Nothing new. Nothing new. Hey, Impenetrable Formation. This is a continuous spell. Select one monster on your side of the field to activate this card. When you have two or more monsters on your side of the field and all monsters on your side of the field are in defense position, the selected monster gains 700 defense. When the selected monster is removed from the field, destroy this card. That would be a good one to pair with Shaman. Gravekeeper Shaman, because Gravekeeper Shaman keeps getting more and more defense. Yeah. Alright, so quite a few new cards. Quite a few stinkers. A couple of fun cards. Alright, let's get here. Oh, sorry. Let's go ahead. You know what? I'm going to say let's go with this because I might want to make Malice at some point. Alright, so the only new card here is Phalanop Sisters, whatever. It's a level 1 wind fairy monster with 300 attack, 300 defense. If the total levels of monsters you control are less than or equal to the total levels of monsters your opponent controls, you contribute this card. Add one level 7 or higher insect or plant monster from your deck to your hand. During the end phase of this turn, take 2700 damage if you did not normal or special summon the added monster or a card with the same original name. After activating this effect, you can only use this effect once per turn. Pack upgrade. Alright, 3 new cards. Heavy Cavalry of the Indestructible Insects. This is a level 7 Earth Insect Fusion monster with 2500 attack, 1800 defense. Requires one level 5 or higher insect monster and one insect monster. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. If all face-up monsters you control are insect monsters, quick effect, you can target 2 monsters on the field, including an insect monster you control, banish them. You can only use this effect of Heavy Cavalry of the Indestructible Insects once per turn. Then we have Bee Trooper Scale Bomber. This is a level 3 fire insect monster with 1200 attack, 2000 defense. If an insect monster is normal or special summoned to your field except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. When a monster your opponent controls activates its effect, quick effect, you contribute one insect monster, destroy it. You can only use each effect of Bee Trooper Scale Bomber once per turn. And lastly, we have Ragnaraka Wisteria of Woe. This is a continuous trap. Special summon this card as a normal monster. Plant Dark, level 4, attack 1600, defense 0. This card is also still a trap. Then if you control a Ragnaraka Link monster, you can banish up to 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. During the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle 2 insect, plant, and or reptile monsters from your graveyard and or banishment into the deck. And if you do, set this card. You can only use this effect of Ragnaraka Wisteria of Woe once per turn. Neat. Alright, we got 3 new cards. We'll hold off on that one until we've read these new ones. Tenyi Spirit Mapura. This is a level 4 Fire Worm effect monster with 600 attack, 1500 defense. If you control no effect monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a face-up non-effect monster you control, quick effect, You can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. You can only use each effective Tenyi Spirit Mapuro once per turn. Next one, okay, another Scale Bomber. We've already read that one. And another Scale Bomber. We've already read that one. Alright. Vessel for the Dragon's Cycle. This is a normal spell. Send one worm monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then if you control face-up non-effect monster, you can add from your deck to your hand one Tenyi monster with a different name from the monster sent to the graveyard. You can only activate one Vessel for the Dragon Cycle per turn. Alright, 2 new cards. We have Battle Wasp, Sachi the Ceremonial Bow. This is a level 6 Wind Insect Synchro monster with 2400 attack, 1200 defense. Requires 1 Insect Tuner, 1 non-tuner monster. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can treat it as a tuner. Once per turn, you can return 1 continuous spell you control to the hand. You can normal summon 1 Battle Wasp monster during your main phase this turn, in addition to your normal summon set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard as Synchro Material, you can inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each of your banished Battle Wasp monsters. You can only use this effective Battle Wasp, Sachi the Ceremonial Bow, once per turn. Alright, and the other one is Tempera of Fortune EBI. This is a level 3 Fire Pendulum Aqua monster. With a level 3 scale 8, 1600 attack, 0 defense. Pendulum effect, you can target 1 card in your pendulum zone, toss a coin, heads, special summon it, tails, destroy it, but lose life points equal to its pendulum scale times 300. That can be bad. And then it's of course a normal monster when it's a monster, so. Alright. Alright, Double Fusion. This is a normal spell. Pay 500 life points. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. Then you can fusion summon 1 more fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. That could be useful. We have Ice Doll Mirror. Alright, this is a normal spell. Send 1 water monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Special summon 1 monster from your hand or deck with the same name as 1 water monster you control. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, except water monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 Ice Doll from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can only use each effective Ice Doll Mirror once per turn. I'm just gonna kind of skip through this the rest of these real quick. Especially since we already read EBI, Dragon Bite. That's a pretty decent card. Malice Q Red Ransom. Alright. This is a LinkTree Dark Cybers monster. Requires 2 or more monsters, including a Malice monster. While this card points to a monster, the original attack and defense of all effect monsters your opponent controls are switched. You can only use each effect of the following effects of Malice Q Red Ransom once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can add 1 Malice spell from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it. Then you can banish 1 Cybers monster from your deck. Neat. Okay, so we got 2 Battle Wasp Halberd the Charge. B Trooper formation. Template skipper. Okay, 2 B Trooper formations. Then bio insect armor. Neat. Alright. Next card, or next pack, I should say. Right. Ragnaraka, Wisteria of Will. We've already read that one. Dotscaper. Alright. Okay, we already read Bio Insect Armor. And we get 2 Malice C GWC 06. Normal trap. You can activate this card the turn it was set by banishing 1 face-up Malice monster you control. Special summon 1 of your Malice monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Then, if you control a Malice Link monster, you can gain life points equal to the original attack of that special summon monster. You can only activate 1 Malice C GWC 06 per turn. Now, there is a funky ruling with Machina Fortress that makes this card pretty nasty, because you can activate it by banishing 1 face-up Malice monster you control. As long as you have a Malice monster already banished or in your graveyard that would be a valid target for GWC 06, you can special summon as long you can special summon the Malice monster that you just banished to activate GWC 06. It's a really funky ruling. So it's, let's not even take into consideration the second half of that if you control a Malice Link monster, you can gain life points equal to the attack of the special summon monster. Let's just, you have a Malice monster on the field. You activate Malice GWC 06 by banishing 1 face-up Malice monster you control. So you banish that Malice, you activate Malice C, you banish the monster, the Malice monster you control. If you have a Malice monster already in your banish pile or in your graveyard, you can special summon the Malice monster that you just banished for the activation of GWC. And yeah, it's a weird, funky ruling. The other one is Triangle, Dragon of the Dark Deep. This is a level 10 water sea serpent monster with 2100 attack, 3100 defense. If 3 or more level 10 monsters are in your field, graveyard, and or banishment while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card. If this card is special summoned, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. This card gains 500 attack. Then if the card sent to the graveyard was a monster, inflict it 1000 damage to your opponent. Otherwise, you can send the new top card of your deck to the graveyard. You can only use each effect of Triangle, Dragon of the Dark Deep once per turn. Okay, so you can basically just mill your as long as you don't hit a monster, you can just mill like your entire deck to the grave. Then as soon as you hit a monster, Triangle gains 500 attack, your opponent loses 1000 life points, and that ends the loop. Otherwise, this thing would just mill your entire deck. One of the few instances where having a 60 card deck would actually be a good thing. Alright, no new cards. Alright, Battle Wasp Ballista the Armageddon. This is a level 12 Wind Insect Synchro monster. Requires 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner monster. So it's a level 12 generic synchro. Those are kind of hard to find. If this card is special summon, you can banish all insect monsters from your graveyard. All monsters your opponent currently controls lose 500 attack defense for each of your banished insect monsters. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. If this synchro summon card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special summon 3 of your banished level 11 or lower insect monsters. Alright. That is actually kind of cool. Kind of makes me want to build a Battle Wasp deck. Alright. New card, Insect Invitation. This is a continuous spell. Face up monsters your opponent controls that were not summoned this turn become insect. You can only use each of the following effects of Insect Invitation once per turn. You can target 3 of your banished insect monsters, shuffle them into the deck, then draw 1 card. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there from the hand this turn, you can place this card face up in your spell and trap zone. Okay. That's pretty nasty. And of course, we've got Malice P. Dormouse. Alright. A couple of new of those. Alright, that's going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. I really wish I'd gotten a few more wins than I did today. Who knows, maybe next week it'll be a little bit better. So, tomorrow I'll be playing some, provided I don't oversleep and miss, out on streaming. Tomorrow I'll be playing some Dungeons and Dragons Online, continuing to adventure with my Halfling Rogue. So until tomorrow at 5 a.m. Pacific time, peace out. Stay frosty, have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
This is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers bind.